Well, hi guys, welcome back to another video. And what you're seeing right now is a bunch of Hong Kong banknotes. And I have a new banknote, which is why I'm making this video. And right there is my new banknote, which is this 20 Hong Kong dollar banknote. Now you may be wondering, Pear, didn't you already buy a 20 Hong Kong dollar banknote? Well, I already did, but this one's the old version, and this one's the new version. And I wanted to buy a new version for myself, so yeah. And I also bought a new $10 note, because why not? And I actually wanted to replace this $10 note, because if you don't know, there's small holes in this banknote right here. And I believe this is from when these people or tourists are like putting this on pinboards or something. And I guess it's cool and all, but I don't like it when they do that actually, because the banknote gets a hole in them, and it gets punctured. And this one is polymer, so if that hole becomes big, it could tear easily. So I taped it up, and I actually got this banknote from 2 years ago. This is the first ever banknote I bought from a money changer. But now it will be replaced with this one. It's the same banknote actually. There's nothing really different with it. And if anyone wants this banknote, you could hit me up or anything. I don't know, maybe I'd give this away for free or not, or if no one actually wants it, then I'll just keep it and then put it up for display or something, because I love this banknote so much. It looks really beautiful. So anyways, so you may know in my last video about banknotes, I bought this $20 note from Hong Kong. Well, I bought another one, and this one is from the 2018 series, and both of these banknotes are made by HSBC. And now, if you haven't watched my previous video and you're just watching this now and you're a new viewer as well, I welcome you to my channel. But if you haven't watched my previous video, to summarize it, Hong Kong basically has 3 private banks printing their banknotes, one of them being HSBC, the other 2 being Bank of China and Standard Chartered Bank. Yeah. So the reason why it's like that is because during the colonial times, private banks print the banknotes, and the Hong Kong Monetary Authority wasn't even made yet. It hasn't existed when these private banks started printing the banknotes. So when the Hong Kong Monetary Authority finally existed, the private banks kept printing their banknotes. And the only banknote that the Hong Kong Monetary Authority has printed so far is the 1 cent banknote and this $10 note. And you can see why it's printed by them, because it looks different. And also Hong Kong has wanted a $10 note, so in 2007 they reintroduced this one. They don't really like the coins, but yeah. So well, let's get into the motifs. So the motif on the front is pretty much the same. It still has the Lion of State, which is the calm lion. And over here in the back you can see the HSBC building. I believe that's still their headquarters. And the back has a motif of tea culture. And I don't really know much about tea culture, or it says here tea gathering, but I believe this is done during Chinese New Year. Maybe not just Chinese New Year, but during family gatherings and some stuff. And I love how they have different motifs in different series. So this one has a Mid-Autumn Festival motif, and this one has a tea gathering motif. Now that's basically it for this banknote actually. I don't know much more. It's just motifs, and the only stuff with actual information is on the front, the lion and the HSBC building. And even the $10 note hasn't really got anything in there. It's just geometrical shapes. It just looks beautiful, even though there's not much of motifs in there. And I already reviewed this banknote before actually, like when I first got it like 3 years ago or something. And I can't believe that 2023 is now going to be 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Time flies really fast. But anyways, let's check out the security features of this banknote right here. So the first security feature we will check is the watermark. So over here is the watermark of number 20 and the Bohemia flower. And over here is what's called a see-through register. It is when half of the image is printed in the front and half of the image is printed on the back. So when you point a light source behind it, you can see the whole image form. In our case, it's the number 20. In the old banknote though, it's the logo of the HSBC. If you just put behind the light, see that right there. And over here is a security thread, a color changing security thread with I think it's a holographic, or I don't know what you call it. It's basically very hypnotizing, but it's a color changing security thread. So you tilt that, you can see some circles in there. So this security thread goes from green to blue, green to blue. And if you point a light behind it, you could see a whole line form, as you can see right there. And over here is a color changing patch, which is again from green to blue. As you can see, there's a circle in there as well. And right here along the line is an iridescent ink. So if you just tilt this, you might be able to see some gold in there. Not actual gold, just, you know, the gold of the security feature gold. And over here is the latent image of the number 20. So if you tilt that right there, if you tilt that right there, you could see the number 20. And there's nothing much in the back. It's basically it's all on the front. And we aren't able to check the security features because I don't have any UV light. I mean the UV features, not the security features. So basically, if I get a UV light in the future, I will really make a dedicated video just to, you know, look at the UV features of the banknotes I have. But anyways, while I haven't finished this video yet, I hope you enjoyed these cat sounds, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. I'll just grab the microphone. Okay, they're not really talking a lot. They're not really talkative unless they're hungry. But anyways, that's the video for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching this. And also, yeah, I have a new microphone, which is this one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you loved the new audio. I hope you liked the cat sounds. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.